Hello, today we're going to be doing a video on the seven sages of Li Lui. That's it. So it's going to be a 7-part series, so one video each day, starting today. So Wednesday we'll do Eternal, Thursday HB, Friday Direct, Saturday Bleed, Sunday Resonance, Monday Poison, and finishing on Tuesday with Burn. So I'm just going to basically go through how I do each boss, what I do. So at the moment I'm second in Legendary. Not really sure how we got that. It's probably down to getting the pursuing attacks in the right correct position so that you do more damage. What we'll do, we'll copy the placement just to see if we can do better. So you front, using this. Let me go back and remember. So it is Felicia, Diane, Terrell. Felicia, Diane, Terrell, Indra, him. Okay. So let's go. So the main thing for this boss is here. So after casting on all allies, reduce damage dealt by targets with immortal deterrence to 90%. For every one enemy with immortal deterrence, this reduced damage will be reduced after it launches basic attack or active skills to pursue an attack. So basically it's timing this boss. This boss is a lot of timing. You need to basically time when you do your big attack and when you do your pursuing attacks. So we're going to start with this. You basically also have one turn, so getting this up, probably not the best thing because now he's going to pursue an attack during there, so he won't get them. No pursuing attack. None of his skill does pursuing attack, so let's do the big one. Okay, so we have one more turn. And now we're saving up since at this, I'm gonna save. So pursuing attack done. Not done apparently, doesn't count as pursuing attack. That's one. He's never again gonna do damage. So that's his pursuing attack done. That's her one done. So now it's literally just a case of going through this and doing basically getting it so we don't cast our big abilities without pursuing attacker beforehand. So we have 3 people doing damage. We have Terrell, Kratos, and Felicia. Okay, this one we will do now. That's him done. Do that. So we're 2 people out of it. When she does that, she'll come out of it. And it's basically just rinse and repeat of this. Your damage ramps up towards the end when she gets mad. When she gets stronger, when she gets up to 20 stacks. Okay, so we'll just keep on going, and it's basically a rinse and repeat after this. So again, we want to use this just before that goes in. So then we do this. He pursues, so we have 2 who have pursued. We need to wait for him to go before she gets her pursue and attack in. There we go. Now she has another one. Get some speed up on everyone. Again, we're getting that in. So now we should be in that good position. Okay, so he went. Yeah, that is a problem. So we're 2 out of 4 done. We need Indra to go again before she can do her thing. Oh, there we go. Now he counters. And to be fair, we're at the point where it's basically auto now. And there's not much more we can do other than auto. But yeah, so this first boss is pretty much you need to time your pursuit and attack so you do them straight after the boss goes. So you need to basically have it so the first person who takes a turn after the boss is the last person in your turn sequence. So that Felucia pursues and attacks as soon as possible. You need to make sure that you have, for your Kratos, you need to make sure you have this skill up and ready to go before he casts this, so that somebody has the ability. So now I don't have it, so he's going to miss out on his counter, on his pursue and attack. So there we go, he has it. He's going to lose his bonus. This is good. His debuff, sorry. And this is basically from here on out is rinse and repeat. With not much going in the way. So yeah, pretty straightforward boss. You just need to make sure you time pursue and attack in the right order, and you'll do it's very simple other than that. Obviously don't get massive scores because these 3 characters here are not built. We look at them like not really built as best you could be. They could be built a lot better. Obviously, I don't have the Echo for Kratos. I'm not using any Echo at the moment. Oh, yeah. What am I? I'm not using any Aura, but I'm using this Echo at the moment just for HP. So like, I could do a lot better. And yeah, it's just pretty much rinse and repeat after this. So yeah, I used that ability was used a little bit too soon because now we're out of. He doesn't have that ability up. He's not going to be able to get rid of his. He's not going to be able to get rid of his thing, but he used it then, so he did. And we got 2 more turns left. So you're aiming for it to get roughly 220 turns total. So for every 1 turn the boss has, you're looking at around 2 of your turns. So at the moment here, we've had 180 turns in duration of 20. So divide that by 200. So it'll be 200, roughly 200. So it'll be 180. Divide that by 5. You're looking at roughly 36 turns per character, which is roughly every time a boss has a turn, one of my characters has 1.8 turns, times that by 4, times by 5, sorry. So every one of my every one boss turn, I get roughly 9 turns. Good ratio, you want higher though. You want to be looking at trying to get 300 turns. So the only way to do that, increase everyone's speed. But yeah, so the damage all comes from Felucia here. Not really much from anyone else. So yeah, so I dealt a lot less than I did in auto. So if we just go do an auto real quick using my using presets, I believe I have. So presets are here. So for presets, I have just these abilities pinned in, and we just see what that does compared to manual. You got 5 mil. So there's pros and cons. So thank you for watching. Actually, before I go, I did unlock a character today. I need to do it in the correct order though. So on my wish, it is Sultaba. So I did unlock Jubei. So I will not be obviously I will not be not exclusive to me. I don't have eyes, and my next eye is to finish McCarthy. So I can do some burn, hopefully finish the burn content in Purgatory. But if I read his kit again, I'm pretty sure he's pursuing attack. Maybe he will help me for the boss battle. So put him in. I did this once. I think it's 90. We'll try 90. Try 4. 95. So it is 95. I was going to put 95 in. So you need 95 of them to get the character max. Gets you to level 8 by the looks of it. So all we have to do now. Always do that first. Before you use any XP, it saves you a little bit of XP. And you can just do that after. So you're saving a little bit of XP potions. Obviously I don't need to save them. If we look at my potions. Got, what's that? That's a million each. That's 600 million. Take one. It's basically a billion XP right here. So yeah, we probably have around just maybe 1.3, 1.2 billion XP. So yeah, we got plenty. We don't really need to be conservative. I thought that the other day also for pet XP, and I ran out. So maybe not. Yeah, so we maxed him to 4-star, yeah, because I used them to upgrade this thing. I could upgrade all of them to max to help my OCD, but no. So yep, pet-wise here we nearly got all the blues maxed. So here we need a little bit more. Once you get the shards, you can convert them for beast coins. And if we look at, so these are the coins for here. So we get these better, so it will help me to get my soul faster. My main purchase in this shop is these two here. A little bit of equipment. Let's open, do this one first. Buy another bag, or 2 bags. So, let's see what we get. I think we are, if we get one guy, I think that was the one we need, direct damage. I think that will enable us to actually do an equipment, I believe. Nope. Which one was it? I saw it was like two. Oh, it's poison. I did them yes the other day. So we're getting close on direct damage. Burn's useless here. There's no real burn hero. Burn one sadly. Let's re-equip this. What's this milestone for? Oh, got the red mark. Claim 30 diamonds. So thank you for watching. As I say again, before I even finish. So yeah, he does have the pursuit attack tag. So jubei, when I get him, I'll probably take out Indra and put him in, and we should do a lot more damage. Or we could try it now with him actually. If I build him real quick, yeah, I'm gonna build him real quick and just see what he does for the battle, how he helps. So I believe he's attack based. I've not read his kit in a while. He's definitely dot based. We'll do some damage. Dot, dot, dot. Does he inflict anything? So that's guarantees. And I'm guaranteed by the looks of it. We'll just give him effect it in case. Where's the recommended? Give him effect it. Give him skill cooldown because he's PvE. And we'll do direct damage there. Like this row here needs changing for heroes. It's too much. It either benefits support or direct. It doesn't. There's only 2 for dot damage heroes. If they do 0 buff, inflicts 0 debuffs, then it's only 1 on that line. So underwhelming. So yeah, this video is expanding more. I know there's limited probably the next banner or the banner after. I've got thing. I will. We're 2 away. So I'll tell you what. Okay. That is very annoying. Let me buy 1 eye and see. Oh, not eye. 1 lun. Is there a cheap way to buy runes? I've forgotten. Let me buy 1 rune here. Okay, we'll spend 10 diamonds, buy 1 rune. See how lucky or unlucky I get. Mainly unlucky. I do not expect to get one here. It'll be obviously nice if we do. We do not. Before we go build our hero then, so we look at the combat pass. I believe so there's been a slight changes here. Different gear set, and then you get the cubes now. This battle order pass is a lot better now. You get 4 of these chests, which are random attributes, yes, but they're for these meta armor all the way, all trip sets, so very useful. You get a random A-star mythic blessing, very useful. Get some cubes now. Get 1 rune chest, not a lot. Get this echo. Obviously, it's not the best echoes, i.e., it's not really usable. At the moment, this is kind of usable on the new on Telessa. This one's kind of usable on bleed on the bleed hero from Elemental City. Useful on Had, Popper if you use him still. So there's a little bit of use in them. And then obviously there's this one, which now gives you, I believe it gives you gear now. I do not believe that was gear before, but they're a lot better now, which is good. Okay, so let's go build Jubia as E0. So yeah, we're trying to build McCarty, trying to get him up to E3 as soon as possible. So let's build Jubia. So apparently he wants this one. I'll tell you what. I'm not sure how it. I'm not sure it will be any use to you. I don't believe so, but we'll give it a go. If we find this one quickly, nearly got this to max. I was leveling up. If I remember, it was you trying to get it to max. Went too far. My Talessa, I'm really happy with her actually. If we go find Jubia, see if what we can do. Obviously, he will not be the best. He is missing out on E1, E2, E3, which probably give him a lot of bonuses. This one here alone gives him 100% attack increase, so a lot. Required, so go on, we'll give him one of these. A lot of internal boost, we'll take it. He is mainly a PvE. We won't use them. Go on, we'll go for speed. We'll go 2 15s. See what gear set. So they say devour. Okay. And say attack, master, and I guess skill damage. So we're looking for a mastery speed attack rate. Could upgrade one of these. If we take speed out of the equation. That's very nice. So I'm looking at this one, but it's not the best. I kind of would want a purple, but there's no purple, sadly. Okay, we'll take attack rate out and we'll give speed attack. Don't know why that's not doing that. That's terrible. Okay. So we take effect here. So we'll see what this one rolls. What it rolls. Nope, rolls bad. I may just use that one to be fair. Or we do this and mastery. Okay, this one looks alright. We'll use that just to cover bases. So more mastery by a little bit less attack, more speed. So we'll use that one just to cover bases. Obviously, you probably rather mastery, but as you see, I don't really have the right one for him, so we can't use it there. Here we flat attack, speed, attack rate, mastery. See what we got. This one would be good actually. It's got crit rate, so we were master and put crit rate on. So we're gonna put this one on, and we're gonna sort that for this one. So that lose 1,000 attack but gain 40 speed. May help, may not. We'll leave it as that. Okay, here we're looking for speed, attack rate, and mastery. I will be taking this one. I am sorry, Dokara. You can have no. Get rid of that. Okay, you can have at the moment. You can just have this one. This is a really good one for him. HP rate obviously not needed there, but that better if that was flat attack. But it does add a lot. We just remove it and see how much it does add. Adds 2k attack. Really good, useful. And then we'll try and do this without taking off people. So we're just giving him like partial gear just to. I really need to sort out these dev kits. I may merge some of them in the mergy shop. So we'll go through. Won't That's terrible. Any flat attack ones will look right. Go on, we'll use that. Anyway, mastery. Look how bad that rolled. Oh my god. Right, let's see. Bad, bad. Wow, I'm gonna go and see if we can get triple defense. Nope. I think the 7% mastery is actually better. The 0.7%, sorry. Okay, that is really bad. Go attack rate. Attack rate speed. My dev gear is showing. Oh, look at this. All affect it. Why are we doing mastery for that one? No. Right, let's see. We'll do 2 rolls on each. And see which one has the better rolls. Okay. Better by far. So obviously this is not the best built one. Not really strong stats across the board at all. At the moment is literally just putting in the bare minimum onto him. Just to get it so I can try him out and see how he goes. Okay, so back to the trying out. Maybe actually if we go here. See if we can recast. Anything basically that is useless. What if that's useless? That's useless. Basically, we don't have speed on. Pretty much useless. Where are we at? Bad, bad, bad. That rate crit, we take those. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Okay, this we're gonna upgrade. Got speed and mastery. Where are you, Mr. Jubia? What did your weapon have on? Yeah, so it should be better than that. Okay, let's see. Never mind, we're not even gonna bother. To be fair, speed mastery of HB, that would be good on. Could see if that's good for my Arato. Anyway, let's see if any of that actually made a difference. So I think Indra's the one to get rid of. If we look at the tags, we have correct tags on him. We'll see how it goes. I forgot to change back the pet equipment. Maybe that will do something, maybe it won't. Let's see. So speed up. Honestly, I have no idea how GBO works. Let's just quickly. We don't need to worry about anything below this because it's a thing. We'll do passive. After an enemy deals damage by launching basic or casting hits, deal from them caps a 12% initial and self gains. You know, each wave inflict moonshell on the enemy with the highest initial attack, which is taunting targets with So he does have that. Okay, that's good. Main time inflicts mastery is down. Afterwards, deal. Okay. Damage each. Where does he pursue an attack though? Don't tell me pursue an attack is from here, isn't it? Yep, E3 is from the pursue an attack. So you basically need E3 for it to be viable here. So we're just gonna put on auto and see what happens. So we will get the mastery res down, what will help. It's siphoning the mastery off. But he's not going to do any damage now until he's E3, sadly. But we do get the mastery res down, which will help. But I imagine... Is that? Yeah, so there's not really much happening here differently. So I'm confident I can just exit that and not really not miss out on anything. What I'll do is for the last one, I will edit this because I will be using him. But he just needs to get E3 before he's usable in that content. Not sure that when I will, because I am trying to focus on PvE heroes at the moment. Okay, it looks like this is his main important skill. The reason I'm focusing on PvE is just to get these like PvE events done. So we'll just press skip, see what happens. So it's significantly less. Yeah, so I imagine when he has his E3 though, he will do a lot more damage. So yeah, he could be a target for my next E3. But yeah, we didn't beat that. No one using jubei here because I don't think anyone pulled for him. But anyway, thanks for watching and peace. See you in the next one. Peace.